What's good, everybody? It's your boy 005 Dynasty. So, we're on this topic of people stealing beats in the music industry, right? And I want to kind of like take your mind on a journey because I could easily go into like talk about an article about this artist or this producer or this record label and so forth. But I want you guys to understand that there might be certain things happening in your life that's similar to what's happening in the music industry. And if you pay attention to the key signs in your life, it might prepare you better for the music industry or the fashion industry or the entertainment, like the movie, the movies and stuff like that. Like anything that has to deal with like working with other people and they have the option to take what's yours before you protect it and so forth, right? Because you got the copyrights, you have the trademark, and you have the patent, right? So all these different things you can do, right, to protect your work. But I want to tell you a little story. So I had a job. I was working at one of the boys and girls clubs. Like it's different versions, right? Some over here, right? So it's the boys and girls clubs, youth development, right? So when I get into working with the youth, right? I've never worked with the youth before at this time. So when I started working, I had to develop my own way of working because you have to captivate your audience no matter what age it is, in order to get people to like kind of hear you out and be receptive to you and follow what you have to say and you turn into a leader, you have to captivate them first. So you become like a master motivator. You motivate people to move in a certain direction. That's why I'm so good at speaking. That's why I'm so good at teaching. That's why I have so many people that I've taught throughout the years that they became very successful and they've been on TV, it's successful in music, whatever. I'm not trying to go there though. So in this story, I want to tell you, man, I was working and I was doing my thing. But my thing at work when I was working with the youth was my style. How I spoke with them, how I could get a group of like 300 kids to do one action, you know what I'm saying? And so forth. This young lady got hired, and when she got hired, she comes in, she does hello, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then what I noticed about her, she was like watching. Like, so I saw her a lot of the times, instead of interacting with the kids, while I was interacting with the kids, I saw her sitting like on like the stage area and she was watching and a lot. But I didn't think nothing of it because I'm young. I'm early 20s, man. If that, I might have been even earlier than that. Might have been like when I was like 19. I'm not too sure. Can't remember at this point right now. It's a long time ago. I know I started that job when I was 17 years of age. So it was around in that gap, somewhere in that time frame. So I remember back then I was way more active. You know what I'm saying? I was a dancer. So I'm doing reggae dancing. I'm doing break dancing. I'm going to clubs. I'm doing all this stuff that's more, I'm active with my body, man. I'm doing mad things. I'm outside playing sports. So even inside the job, I'm doing that. Playing sport. I'm doing things. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. Give me 1 second. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. A girl got like these plants in the house. And I see these little motherfucking like critters running around. Oh, your ass gonna get sprayed, Nate. Yeah. My bad, guys. I got them. I sprayed them. I always keep some fly spray around or ant spray or something like that. So anyway, so this chick, she's watching me, right? But I don't notice it, you know what I'm saying? I notice it, but I don't notice it. I don't know exactly the context of what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? So then a little time goes by. Can't remember the time. It could have been weeks, it could have been a month. And next year, I come to work one day and I see her running the activities, but she's a carbon copy of me, word for word, movement for movement. I'm talking about like it's like almost like my body, but it's in her body. So, she's getting all these kids together, doing all this stuff, but it's literally me, man, just in her frame. So I was like, oh, that's crazy. She just copied my style. Because my style was a winning style. It was a way of working that was very, very good. You understand what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something. When I work, I work. I put in that work, no matter what organization I'm working for, and especially if it was for myself. And I always want to get better and learn. I'm the type of person who always wants to conquer. So like I wanted to conquer how to work with the youth and stuff like that. So I did it, but I taught myself. I didn't watch nobody, man. I didn't take nobody else's lingo. I created my own by trial and error. This didn't work or this did work. So then I started to build. I built upon that. You know what I'm saying? She stole everything. And then I don't remember what happened, but I remember there was some like promotion. There was a promotion, a promotion that somebody could get. And I don't if I remember this correctly, there was no type of like interview for it. It was just like given. And it was given to her. She got the promotion. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just automatically. I didn't even get a chance to fight for it. Like in the interview process. And I go to the person that gave her a promotion because this person was running the site. And I said, yo, what about me? Like, I've been here way before she got here. I'm the one who's doing all these activities. I'm doing a dance program. We were thinking about starting up a music program. And I did start the music program a little bit later, but at that time it wasn't fully in. But I was doing all this stuff. I'm bringing my creativity to the youth. You know what I'm saying? This is stuff that I'm learning. I got an excuse. So then I said, but I was like, but this person is jacking my style. They taking everything that I do. Like I said that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that didn't even matter. That didn't even like matter. It was just like, oh, well, like, oh, they have. I think what they said. I forget, man. I forget what they said. It possibly could have been like, or they have a degree or something like that, so that's why they're being moved up or something weird. You know what I'm saying, of the nature. And I had to let it be. But that taught me like people don't care, man. They only care about themselves, and they'll jack your style. So when it comes to making these beats and stuff like that, don't think that these people are not listening to take. At one point, they might be like, "Oh, this is cool. I like it." But in the back of their mind, they're gonna try to replicate what was successful on your end. So yeah, guys and girls, man, just be careful. Just be careful, man. Don't just be careful and pay attention to your life because your own life might even be able to prepare you for the future and you not even know it. That's another crazy and trippy thing, guys. Your own life might be preparing you and you don't even know it. So this your boy Old Fight Dynasty. I'm gonna get up out of here. I got this plant, this big old plant. You gotta be careful with these plants, man. They be getting these little flies and stuff. They like to go on the leaves and things of that nature. But it's in my house though. Nothing could live in here. So I got a little spray. I think I saw another one flying over. I'm gonna get his ass. Anyway, this your boy Overfight Dynasty. Don't forget to Google me and just be careful about what you're doing with your material and putting it on the internet, thinking like, oh, it is what it is. I'm just showcasing my talent. Somebody might be making millions of dollars off of your creativity that's proven to win. All right, guys and girls, don't forget to Google me. And I catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.